I'm Marty Davis, and I've been involved with the Women's Fund for a very long time. A woman who was running the organization, Colleen, was a very good friend of one of my best friends and got us talking about the Women's Fund and its goals and how important it was to the community and to new uh, nonprofits and what we were doing. And so she got me to come to a meeting. And then she said, well, Marty, you need to be on our board. And at that point, gosh, I didn't know, that was probably 15 years ago. I was the only man to be involved. And I was the first man on the board, and it was an exciting proposition. So I thought that would be a great start for us. And the group is so impressive because we are changing the world by changing and helping women and girls. And what resonated with me the most on the organization was the fact that we could help small organizations that couldn't make it on their own and couldn't get funding from the big funding sources. So we were kind of like a prep course for becoming part and getting funding from the United Way or the Children's Trust. And what was so important, we were helping these small nonprofits get started. And the board was sharing its dollars and expertise on helping these new and small and really important organizations helping girls and women in general. That's what really started my interest in the group, because I've always felt mothers were the center of a family and were the glue that held the family together. And so if we could help the women of the world, we could help the mothers of the world, and we could help the families of the world. You know, the impact of our organization is such that we're readying organizations for becoming big, to scale their programs, to really make a difference in the community. And from that start, we then branched out into advocacy, sexual trafficking, looking at what we can do to protect women's rights. What always went back for me was I was always trying to get more men involved, because I kind of thought when we were all talking to other women and other girls, we were preaching to the choir, and that so many of the challenges that are out there need the help of men and the understanding of men. And so that was really what I wanted to bring to the table. So it meant so much to me. I had the honor of chairing one of the Power of the Purse lunches, where we just had some great people. We had the editor of Marie Claire there doing a story on us and what we were doing in advocacy and for small businesses and for women in the community. And it made for an exciting time for me. And so, you know, it's just an important cause that we need to keep going. Women need to understand the importance of helping each other, but also of bringing men into the fold so they better understand what the problems are, and that the problems are here. They're not in other countries, in other states. They're here in Florida. They're here in South Florida. They're here in Miami-Dade. And so what I hope for the Women's Fund in the future is to move forward and to keep this message going, and to keep our name in the forefront, our logo in the forefront, our vision in the forefront, and to collectively work together to make this a better place. And that starts with women, and hopefully our organization will move forward. And it's been just a pleasure for my time on the board, which has passed a few years back, but we still support the Women's Fund and still support its causes and the Power of the Purse lunches and all the things that you're doing. And I'm very proud to have been a part of the Women's Fund and continue to support you all and the great things that you do.